So right now what I'm about to teach you is how to perform an inventory check. And why is the inventory check so important? What is an inventory check? Well, this is going to tell you how much you're selling of each Skittle or of each box.
This is what I got.
What's the latest that, are you going to be here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow.
Can I pay you back tomorrow? I kind of forgot my money.
Dang, bro, I'm gonna do payback. So I'll be here tomorrow. I'm here every day. Alright. I was shooting
for that red Gatorade, bro.
Oh shit, I don't have change.
Oh, you don't have change? Alright, it's fine.
I've been counting change. You trying to get?
Right. Okay, I'll get 2 of these.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thought about that shit. I'll probably just let's see if we do this. Let me get honey bun.
Easy decision. People legit think I be selling drugs, bro.
Yeah, when you was
I see
The Twixes are $2.
Damn, look at this straight out. Just fall out for it.
I gave you $11.
Alright.
Hey, ready, set.
Alright.
Thank you.
Dang. I think that's 10. I think that's 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yeah.
11. Great.
give you
Great.
$2.
Alright. Yeah.
Wait, the Gatorade's $1, right?
They were $3.
Great.
I want.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I'm gonna slap him.
That's alright. That's what I got today. Alright. And this one? Alright, have a good one. Trying to cop some snacks. That's what I got today. Twix are $2, Gatorades are $3, everything else is $1. Alright, so we did some approaches this morning. Gotta do it. That's what I got today.
So you got, bro?
Yeah.
How much?
$1. These $2, everything else $1.
Oh, I got $10.
You trying to spend the whole thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to spend the whole fucking thing, bro.
Let's get it then.
Alright. So, 1, 2.
That's 4.
That's 4?
Yeah, it's $2 each.
So this is $4.
Yeah.
Alright, bet. How much is this?
Everything else $1. 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, no.
8, 9,
Whoa, 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 stop. This is not another ad, but guys, I want you to go ahead and click the link in the description below right now, because right now you can get on a VIP waiting list for the new course that I am about to drop coming soon. There's be more information about the people it's helped, how it's increasing sales, a lot of different things that you're going to want to know about. And if you really think my content has helped you and you want to get more, take it to the next level and really break that $100 a day mark, or just find out some other things that's really going to help you take your snack selling to the next level, go ahead and click that link in the description below, and I'll be sending something to your inbox pretty soon. Go ahead, guys.
Jason. $2. Alright, there you go.
These $2 for everything else.
Trolley? Alright, there you go. Alright. Yeah, I got 2. What you want? Alright, so I got 2.
Oh! But what a bad shit, nigga.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, I just gonna be trying to get it out there. That's what I got left. What you trying to get? You want you want? Alright, no problem.
$20 a week.
Yeah, I know. That's goated. That's goated. Actually,
What you thinking?
You got what you got.
What you thinking?
I'm gonna get these 2, alright?
Alright. Cash out.
Clean you out,
Got to.
I'll be back. But thank you though.
Nah, keep finessing your ass.
Nah, he only got 2 things. He only got 2 things.
Alright.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just to get it ready? Yeah. Alright, you know they $3, right? Yeah. Just let me see that check.
Alright guys, so we officially sold out of everything. Like literally, I think I got 1 Gatorade left, but honestly, I sold out of everything. I'm about to show you guys in a second when we get to the crib, but it's crazy, literally crazy today. As you can see, the entire thing sold out. Sold out of everything. Even the stuff in my backpack sold out. Like everything's gone. And I only go to school, and I sold all of this like in 4 periods. So I don't go to lunch. I have a couple things left, and maybe 5th period buys a couple things. But I sell out almost all my stuff by 4th period, which is crazy to think that I lead after 5th, and I don't have a 6th, and I don't go to lunch. So that is crazy. That just proves that it's possible, guys. Just keep steadily grinding. A lot of people, you look at me or some other people, and they're making X amount of dollars a week, but you gotta realize how long it took them to get there. It probably took them months, and you just now getting started. So just be patient. Nah, don't be patient. Go out there and start grinding every day. Alright, so we about to go pack this bag. Now I'm looking at because it's empty, and I don't like a bag that's empty, because a bag that's empty means there's no money. So let's go fill this bag, because after we fill that bag, we got to go ahead, rush over there, and get to selling after the high school. Let's get it. so right now we're heading over there. You know, originally I was only gonna bring 3 Gatorades, but after feeling how hot it is out today, I had to bring 4. Got honey bun, sour punch straws, some Gushers, they $2 for $1. Starburst, Tropical, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, and then some Sour Patch Kids. All right, there you go, man. Come again here every day. Nah, the drinks are $1. They $3, but everything else is $1. All right, here you go. Don't forget your $1. Everything here is $1. The Gatorades are $3, but everything else is $1.
Okay. I'll buy some Skittles and Sour Punch.
Sour Patch Kids or Punch Straws?
Punch straws.
There you go. All right, have a good one.
Get these on.
Okay, bro. Sour Punch Straws. All right, have a good one. Good, man.
So I can pick on
These are $3.
hurry up!
Jesus Christ. Alright. You want the blue one or the red one? Alright. There you go. Have a good one. There you go, man. So, these are not $1. Anything in here is $1.
I get the juice.
Juice?
Get the
This
juice.
$3.
You want me a fucking $1? Give me that shit.
What you thinking, man? I'm holding you $1. What you thinking?
I swear to God, you just
We
gave
got Gushers, honey bun, sour punch straws. Gusher.
the honey bun.
I was seeing how big that
I get the honey bun.
Take the fuck out.
What you want?
Honey bun.
There you go.
You don't take cash out.
Yeah, I do take cash out. What
Wait, I got what the hell I want to get. I'm not bigger pizza.
you thinking?
I'm gonna get Skittles. Go ahead, bro. You gonna
Skittles? What you trying to get?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, you trying to get something?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, that's me right there. Alright. There you go.
How much a Gushers go?
$2 for $1.
Yeah, I want one.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know I took all of it. My bad. Alright. Yeah. Alright, how we? Alright, just got finished. Okay, not what I expected, but then if you don't have any expectations, you can't be let down. There we go. But it's alright. Like I said, you never know what the day holds, so I'm gonna just keep that up there. Alright, Gatorade $3.
Never mind about the Gatorade. This is Skittles.
Alright, have a good one. So right now what I'm about to teach you is how to perform an inventory check. And why is an inventory check so important? What is an inventory check? Well, this is going to tell you how much you're selling of each Skittle or of each box. So let's get into it, and I'm gonna be teaching you guys. You need to know this because when you go to restock, you have to be very strategic about each and every dollar you spend. The only thing you need to be spending money on is getting stock for the week and then 2 weeks. Okay. Now listen, when you go to do this inventory check, what we're going to do is there's going to be a thing called a beginning balance and an ending balance. And we're going to use a little bit of division, but don't get too worried. It's okay. And after this, we'll go plug it into the calculator. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right. So right now I have my receipt with me. So go get your receipt if you don't have it, and you don't have your receipt. Bad on you. Shame on you. Always at least take a picture of it. So I have my receipt. This from the $1,000 restock. And we're going to go ahead and count everything we have of everything. So we're going to write down the name and the quantity of each box. Alright, so now as you can see, I'm just finished with this, and I'm going to take a picture of it so you guys can see what it looks like below. But right here, as you can see, I had the product or snack, the quantity, units, the date, as you can see, February 3rd to February 7th, the cost per box, and then the total cost. I divided that into 2 of all of the boxes I bought, and then each unit. So this is very important because as an entrepreneur, you need to know your numbers. So over here, I have M&M's, 48 count, right? I got 2 boxes. That's 96 units, okay? So 48 times 2 is 96, right? They cost $32.38 per box. So all of my boxes together, you know what? All my boxes together, so 32 times 2 would give me $67.46, and then unit cost is 66 cents because I divided 32 by 48. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna show you guys the formulas and everything later, but I want you to know I did this for every single snack, right? Every single snack. I did this every single snack. This is very important. You need to complete this every week, and the most important thing, you got to do this at the end of the week. So February 3rd through February 7th, 5 days. At the beginning of the week, this is what I have. Now we're going to go to the next page and we're going to make one of what we have left. So all my trash boxes are gone. So usually what I would do is I'd take all my boxes that I've sold out. Before I throw them away, I would count them, but they're all gone because someone threw them away. But anyway, we can still just count how many boxes we have and then, subtract that. So if we had 8 boxes and we only have 4 left, we know we sold 4. So that's what I'm about to go do right now. So if you've already thrown your boxes away, your trash boxes, then you can just go count how many you have left and subtract that from how many you bought. Simple subtraction, guys. Let's get to it. All right, so as you guys can see, this is what it looks like at the end. Like I said, I have the snack or the product, right? What I started with, I made a column, and what I ended with, I made a column, and then that's the difference. And I'm going to explain each one in really quick, but let's go into an example. So I started with 2 boxes of M&Ms, right? I ended with 1, the difference is 1. That means the difference is what I sold in that week, okay? So that means I sold 1 box of M&Ms that week. Let's go down to trolley, right? I started with 8, I ended with 2. The difference is 6, right? Difference means subtraction. So 8 minus 2 is 6. That means I sold 6 boxes of trolleys in 5 days, right? So when you go to restock, you're going to need to know these. You actually should write this down and bring this with you when you restock, because if I know I sell 6 boxes of trolleys in 1 week in 5 days, that means if I get 12, that will last me through 2 weeks or 10 days and 1 day, right? So if I get, let's say next time I go restock, instead of getting 8 boxes of trolleys, I double that, right? Let's say instead of getting 8, I get 16. Well, how long is 16 going to last me? Well, since I know 6 will last me a week, I divide 16 by 6, and that will give me how long that will last. And I'll do that for you really quick right here. Let's do, right there. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. 16 divided by 6. 6 times 5, 3. 6 times 3 is 12. 6 times 4. Alright. 6 times 4 is 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times, so you have to do 2. Right? Boom, boom. 6 minus 2, 4. So 2.4. So basically 2.4 is going to last me. It's going to last me 2 weeks and 4 days. This is how you restock. So 16 boxes of trolleys are going to last you 2 weeks and 4 days. You know that if you double this, because that's what you want to do every time you go restock, you want to try to double this, okay? You want to double these numbers. This is how I hit 1,000. I started doubling these numbers, right? So if I got 2 that week, if I got 1 that week, the next week I went to restock, I get 2. If I got 2 next week, I went to restock, I get 4, right? So if I got 8 boxes of trolleys this time, next week time I want to get 16. That's going to last me 2 weeks and 4 days. That means I'll get to keep my money 2 weeks and 4 days. Just let it stack before I have to spend it again, right? And you can do this with Starburst. Like, look at this, the Watermelon Sour Patch Kids, right? I started with 20, I ended with 16, the difference is 4. That means 4 got me through a week, okay? Now, so that the reason I got 20 this time is because I'm expecting this, like things change, I'm expecting this to last me 4 weeks, right? Now, this one, and I sold about 4 and 5 days, so just 1 off, but that's okay, this should still get me. So now, instead of it lasting me 4 weeks, it'll probably last me 3 weeks, 3 weeks, so 3 weeks and 4 days, okay? So it's still almost there. That's what I'm saying. So as you can see down here, Pop-Tarts, a new thing I'm testing out. I started with 2. I ended with 1.3. Now, what do I mean when I say 1.3? That means I had, like, look over here. I had 3 cinnamon Pop-Tarts left, right? That was the only thing I had was 3 cinnamon Pop-Tarts left. But I still had, like, a full box of strawberry, right? So that's why I said 1.3. So I know 1 box of cinnamon Pop-Tarts is going to get me through the entire week, okay? Over here where I used more decimals, right here, I did Twix king size. I started with 3, I ended with 1.5, and the difference is 1.5. Well, what does that mean, right? So I started with 3 boxes of king size boxes, right? Well, if we go check, like, we'll go check right now. If I counted these up, and right now I have half of 24. So that's where I got 1.5 left. Because I also have another box of Twix right there. So, I have 1.5 boxes left. That means I sold one full box and half of a box in one week, okay? Now, the next one I used a decimal was Gatorade. So I started with 4, I ended with 2.5. The difference is 1.5. That means I sold 1.5 Gatorades. These are these things. Now, where did I get 1.5 from? Well, basically what I do is I count it up. So I take half of this number, right? If it's half, I'll put it in there. So I put half, so half of 24 is 12. Well, I have exactly, don't mind this, like, these are in the refrigerator. But I have 12 in the fridge. I have 12 of these in the fridge, and because I have 12 more in addition to this, that's now let me see, Gatorade, that's now 2.5, right? Because I already have 2 plus I have 12 more in addition to this. That's 2.5. That's 2.5, right? Then that difference is 1.5. So that means I sold 1 full of these. So I sold 24 plus 12. I sold basically like 36, I believe, or 38, somewhere in there. I sold basically this entire thing plus 12 in 5 days at $3 each. That's a lot of profit, number one. But guys, this is what you need to help you restock. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I use when I'm scaling. This is how I scaled, and this is the most important thing, because there is no video out there teaching you how to do exactly what I just taught you. And this is what I would charge $49 for in my course, but I'm giving it today to you for free. But if you would like to join, go ahead and click the link in the description, because you're not going to want to miss out on it, and I'm going to close it very soon.